All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to another solo morning live stream. I'm Paul, half of Dads and Dice. Microphone sounds good on my end. Cameras look good. I think we're good to go. So welcome to another Monday morning live stream. Today we're going to be soloing Guild Academies of Valeria right here. This is in the Valeria universe. This game is published by Daily Magic Games. And we're going to be doing some dice drafting, some dice manipulation, completing some quests, and then just kind of going for some endgame victory points. So, good morning, Ian. Nice to see you. A little bit early for you, I think. Yeah, it's earlier for you. Appreciate you being here. What you got on the docket for today? Got a pretty busy day today. My daughter's birthday's tomorrow, so as soon as I finish this, we're going to be going to the store, picking up balloons, picking up cakes, all that kind of stuff, just to have everything ready for tomorrow. So, wanted to get a game in this morning before the rest of all that stuff kind of happens. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn this over to the top-down screen, and I can kind of explain a little bit of what's going on in this game. And got to work on coloring some superheroes and also play some games. Why isn't this? Oh, because it's already there. This is the camera that we need. Yes, happy early birthday to her. She's been super excited for it. I'll tell you that. She's turning 5. Okay. So this is the top-down menu. This is a pretty big board. I'm going to be reaching quite a bit to try to get that top part. But this game is going to be played over 4 phases. And those phases will start off down here. So this is the recruitment phase, and we'll be focusing on this part. And you can see there's these different colors, different dice colors on here. So we have red, orange, gray, and blue. And those are going to be the types of students. So these are going to be your students. We're going to be using professors to graduate them, to send them out on quests. Ian, yeah, you've got a crown. I was reading about it. So they're rolling it out a little bit at a time. And it's whoever is leaving comments on live streams gets them. So every time you leave it, you get like a XP, and the more people that leave comments, like it can switch throughout a live stream. I think on the stream on Friday that I was doing, it went from somebody had first, then to second, and kind of flipping back and forth. So pretty cool little thing that they introduced there. So we've got our students down here, and like I said, they're different dice colors. So during the recruiting phase, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be placing one of my stewards at one of these docks, either the Benefactor dock, Fountain dock, the Ministry dock, or the Castellan dock. I'm only going to be able to go to those docks once throughout the turn. I'm going to have 3 turns each questing phase. Once I go, I'm going to choose a die, and I'm going to pay that cost. So this 6 value die will cost me 6 money. This 3 would cost me 3. And over here on my player board, I will spend my money. Now, each action gives you a different benefit. So this one, you get the dice, plus I get to take one of these gray tiles. And I'll explain what these tiles do in a little bit. This here, the Ministry dock, again, I pay my money. It's going to allow me to place one of my workers up here at the banners, which I'll explain in a little bit. But basically, this is rule breakers, and then the purple ones are end game scoring. And it's also going to allow me to get some type of favor here. And favors are just kind of one-off bonuses. Down here, the Fountain dock, it's going to give me professors, which are these here. And then it's going to give me knowledge. Knowledge is how I manipulate these dice to make them higher. I want these dice to reach a 6 and then wrap around. So really I need them to be at a 7 knowledge for them to graduate. So let's say I had this 5 in my area over here. If I were to do this Fountain dock action, I would get a professor, whichever color I want, and then I would add 2 knowledge to any dice. I could make this a 6, and then I can make it a 1, and then it would graduate. So I'll get into that in a little bit. And then finally, the benefactor dock here. This is basically the same as this one over here, except now I'm going to get a green tile. And again, those tiles are ways to manipulate the dice. So every tile has a symbols on them, and there's 4 symbols. There are the holy ones, the shadow guild, the soldier guild, and the worker guild. And so those will kind of determine what dice you're going to need. So if I were to grab this tile here, what I would do is I would then place it here on my player board, and I can place it anywhere on my player board, and you can see that these little pedestals are going to start forming. If I ever complete a pedestal, I get a little chit, but those are just kind of one-off bonuses. So whenever I'm here, I have to place an orange professor, 2 orange die, let's go this way, a red die, and then as a reward, I get to flip any die. So if it's on a 1, I get to flip it to a 6. I get 2 knowledge and 2 victory points. So I know that's a little bit blurry there, but that's kind of what this does. So once I have my dice, here, I'll be assigning them out to these different classrooms and performing those actions. And it makes sense a little bit more as we get playing. And then finally, the last tiles that I didn't show are these ones up here, these purple ones. Those are endgame scoring tiles, and we'll get into those once we reach that spot on our questing tracks. So first phase, gathering students, performing actions down here. Second phase is we're going to be educating them. And educating them is manipulating those dice, sending them out to the classrooms, getting them to their 7 knowledge. And then after that, we'll do the questing phase. And the questing phase is here. And for this questing phase, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to send out these dice that have graduated to complete these quests. So for example, this one is a holy quest. You need to send out a blue die, a die of any color, you get some magic, and you get 2 victory points. That's pretty much how all of these are. This one is gray, red, and orange. And then as you complete those quests, they get harder and harder. You have to send out more dice, more specific dice. Anytime you complete a quest, you move up on this little track here. Once you get to these spaces here, it allows you to get these purple tiles and to move up to these banners up here. So that's kind of that there. And then finally, after the questing phase, we restore. We just reset everything back to how it was, and then we start again. The game plays in 4 rounds. The AI will only perform 4 actions, very easy to run. I'll kind of explain that as we're going. And that is the game. It seems like a lot. It's not too bad once you actually start playing it. So we will go ahead and start playing it. I am the first player. One thing that I noticed during setup, and I think this is going to be kind of my strategy, there's a lot of red and orange tiles out. Some of them have 2 colors. You can't see that. Like this one here, it's red and gray. You count either one or both. So there's a lot of red and orange over there. There's a lot of red and orange over here in the gray ones. So for these tiles up here, these endgame scoring ones, this one will score for professors and specifically red professors. So red professors, there's a lot of those that need those tiles. And this tile scores for both orange and red tiles. There's a lot of orange and red tiles. So I think that's going to be kind of my game plan. Endgame scoring, there's a way to score different tiles up there. So that's probably what we're going to do. So my first move, I'm going to grab my steward and I am going to go... So it's always going to take the highest die. So I don't have to really worry too much about that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay 3 to take this dice here. Oh, and you know what? I did actually forget a little bit of setup. I'll do that in 1 second. And I'm going to take this one. And that's going to go just right there. First setup, I forgot I do start off with some dice. And it starts off with some dice as well. I want to say it's 3 of them. Or is it 2 of them? Draw 2 random student dice from the bag, set them to 4. Okay, so I do start with 2. And it starts with 2 as well. So this should be a 4. And this should be a 4. And then, look at that, same colors for him. 4 and 4. Okay. And then, does that change what I want? I don't think so. I think we're okay there. All right, so that is my turn. I paid my 3. I got my tile. These tiles will move down. And now it's going to be the AI's turn. So, they have this deck right here. They're going to flip it. And they're going to do the benefactor action. So, the benefactor action is going to be this one here. They're going to draft the lowest value die, which is this 2. Let me place their steward here. And the 2 is going to go there. They're going to draft the last guild tile, which is this one. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, they're going to place it up on their thing. And they don't care about monument or like these the shapes. They score how they do. They will score 3 VP for getting that tile. And then a 3 or 4 wedge pedestal. If the tile placement completes a 3 or 4 wedge pedestal, the rival gains 2 VP, then claims the last monument from the draft line and adds it to their academy face down. So, next time they draft something here, it will complete a 3 or a 4 pedestal. So they'll score then. They don't score it right now because it's not all the way completed, but they will score that in the future. Right, and that's its turn. Simple. Okay, for my next turn, these all move down. Okay. This one's kind of good. This one's good. I need a red die. Okay, I don't have enough to buy this, which would have been nice. I could go here. I would also like... Oh, I'm not going to be able to do all my stuff. If I buy this 2, I can always trade magic for money. That is an action here. 1 magic for 2 money. I need a red or a orange person. Oh, I forgot something else. We start off with wild workers. Excuse me. Oh no. Where is my purple worker? I might have put it back in the bag. Oh, I did. There's my wild worker. Okay. So I do start off with that worker, and that is a wild, so I can use that for whatever. One of these, I would have to pay 3. Okay, to use this, I have to have a 1 to 3 value orange and a 1 to 3 value something else. So I think we're going to go here. So I'll place this action there. I'll pay 3. I'll grab this one, place it here. And then I get a green tile. And man, this one is good. I think I'm going to use it. Yeah, I'm going to get this one. Okay, so I've already kind of messed up my pedestals down here at the bottom. That's okay. There's nothing matching up. That's okay. It just gives you those kind of bonuses. So we just don't need that this time. All right. And since I just did an action, I can always take a banking action, which just gives me money. But then I can also do any of these bonus actions here. And so that's paying 2 coins to get a magic, or paying magic to get 2 coins, paying 4 coins to place a banner, or paying 6 coins to get a favor. And I am going to do the pay a magic to gain 2 coins. All right, back to it. It's going to do the ministry dock action. And for this ministry dock action is this one. It is going to draft the lowest die. Give me 1 second here. Okay. It's going to discard the last favor chit, which is this one. These all move down. It's going to place a banner on a council seat. So we're going to use this little chart here. We're going to get 2 dice. We're going to roll them. And that is a 7. So for 7, it's going to go right there in the middle on the bottom. So one of these will go right there. And that's its action. Okay, for my final action, we are going to, where are we? We can go to the fountain dock. That's all that I can afford. And we're going to get a, do we get a level 2? Okay, I also have to kind of see what I want to complete up here. Maybe these gray ones. I need a red here. I need a red and an orange. So those 2. And then here I need an orange and something else. So I think we're going to get this gray. We'll place that there. And then as for professors, we'll go ahead and grab this red one. This purple one should not be there. This is their purple one. They should have a different color out there. Okay, and they move down either way. And that is my 2 money spent. Okay. It did, what action did it just do? It did the ministry dock. Okay, now for its final action, it's going to do the Castellan dock action. So it's going to go here. It's going to take the lowest die. I think that's right there. It's going to draft the last town tile. It's going to score 3 VP for doing that. 6. And then it's also completed that one, so we're just going to take this and place it there. I think it's going to get a lot of points this game. And then it's going to get 2 more points for completing that. Okay, good move for it. And then that is the end of the recruitment phase. So now we'll go ahead and move on to the education phase. And if you're playing 2 players, this is done simultaneous, but we'll just go ahead and do mine first. So I'm going to assign them to different classrooms. So this one here, I need a 3 of something, or a 1 to 3 of something and a 1 to 3 of something. It needs to be orange and then anything else. So we'll leave those there. I don't need a professor. On this one, I need a red professor, I need an orange die and a red die. And then I'm left with one thing here. I always have this classroom, which is hospitality studies, but I do need 2 dice for it. Don't have 2 dice. This one is 1 person and 1 dice. So now I have uncovered all of these bonuses here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 coins. I'm going to get 1 magic and 1 victory point. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and complete my classrooms. So here I get to add 2 knowledge, I get 2 coins, and I get a victory point. So let's go ahead and add 2 knowledge, and it has to be to these dice here. I'm going to do this one. I know I said I wanted to do gray earlier, but I can't add it anywhere else. You know what? I'm sorry. I also realized that whenever I went here, I should have added 2 knowledge. And I'm going to add that 2 knowledge to this dice. Yeah, okay. So now, back to here. This will be the 5. I'm going to get 2 coins and 1 victory point. Okay. So that's completing this one. Now, this one, I'm going to spend my worker, which I have. There's my orange die, there's my red die. I'm going to get 2 knowledge. So we're going to add it to this one. We're going to get 3 coins and 2 victory points. And then we're going to do this final one here. I have my dice. I'm going to get 1 knowledge. So this is going to graduate to a 7. And then I get 2 coins. I'm sitting at 10 coins now, so that's really good. Okay. And that is it for my education phase. Nope, now I can spend magic if I want. So I am going to spend magic. I'm going to spend 2, 1, 2 to graduate this. Or maybe I spend 2 to graduate this one. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay. You may spend magic to further educate students. Students that rise above 6 are set to 1 and move to the graduation stage to await questing. Okay. So that is my turn right there. Now we're going to go up to theirs, and their questing phase, or I'm sorry, their education phase is slightly different. Anything that is a 6 graduates automatically. And then we add 1 to everything. So this is going to be 5. This will be a 5. This will be a 3. This will be a 6, and it will graduate. and this will be a 4. Okay, and then for every professor that they have, we add 1 more to it. So starting with the highest die, which we'll say is this one, we're going to add 1 more to that. Okay. So it has 2 graduating this round. All right, now we'll move on to the questing phase. And first player is me, so I will get to quest first. I have 2 die here. Oops, that's not good. Come on, this camera's been killing me lately. Let's go back in, come on. Let's hope that works. All right, stand by. Stand by. Give me a minute. My phone has been wanting to update a ton. Okay. I have to restart the camera. It's been updating a ton. So while that's going, I can just go ahead and do it here, and then we'll get that in a second. So I'm going to send my dice here, my red and my gray one, and I'm going to complete, let's see, I have to do it immediately. That'd be nice. Ooh, but then, or maybe I complete the gray one. Then do that. Okay, give me a second. I think it's back on. And there we go. Should be back and running. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Gonna have to get that fixed. Okay. So if I complete this one here with my gray, I get to add 2 knowledge and 2 victory points. That would make this a 4. That could make this a 6. This one would flip it, which would make this a 5, which I think is probably better. So we're going to spend these 2 dice here. We're going to complete this quest. I'm going to flip a die. This 2 will turn into a 5. And then I'm going to gain 2 victory points. Okay. And now the bot, they will always go for the highest victory point, whatever that may be. At this case, these are the same victory points. So it's going to go for gray. Or maybe, I'm not sure actually. Does it decide? Does it go left to right? Or do I get to decide? Because if I get to decide, well, I don't know. Let me see. I'm questing. Always try to complete the highest quest first. The rival must supply the 1 dice card. It doesn't say. Well, if it doesn't say, I'm going to assume I can choose. Let's do this one. Okay, so it's going to complete that one. We'll put these dice back in the bags. And then I am out of people to quest with. It is out of people to quest with. So now we'll move into the restoration phase. And that's it. So it does get 2 victory points. and it does not get the other bonus. So this goes back, I go back, these get removed. Okay, what else happens? Those get removed. Everything with an X on it goes away. This all slides down. This all slides down. Oh, we both get a bump on this track. This should have been moving. That goes there. This goes here. Should be one more. That goes there. I'm gonna have to get rid of one. This one goes away. Here, 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 and here. Let's put these up there. And then this one goes away. And 3. Okay. This goes away back into the bag. Oh, both of those go away. And then new ones come out. Then all the dice. All that is good. And the dice go away. Okay. All of this comes back to the classrooms. And then we roll. Okay, so that was round 1 of 4. Ooh, that's a nice low roll there. Okay. All the dice are good. These get reshuffled. And we move on to the next round. I am behind on victory points, so I will go first. And we'll start again with the recruitment phase. Okay. Oops. 3 workers. It's 3 workers. All right. Get some low numbers here. If I get some reds, I could come back to here and start flipping some. Here's 2 oranges for 4 money and 3 victory points. If I could complete 2, that would be terrific. Which I should be able to. So let's do first thing here. What is good here? Let's see. Gray gets 2 and a victory point. Blue, we don't need blue. We're going to be going for reds and grays. Or, I'm sorry, reds and oranges. Because that's what this is. But this one is also oranges and grays, so that's not bad either. This one's, they have to be the same value, and I have that right now. It's actually not too bad. Maybe we do that. Okay, let's go to the benefactor. Actually, let's do the ministry doc first. We're going to pay 2. We'll get this one. Now I get to place a banner out somewhere. And I'm actually going to go here because that's going to discount these. Is that what I want to discount? Maybe I want to discount these. I think I want to discount these. Okay. And then, ooh. And then I get a favor token. So all of those look like magic. It says gain 3 magic, flip a die. That's pretty good. Thing is, I need 1, 2s, and 3s. This is pay a magic to get a chit. Gain any worker from the bag, a mystery worker from the bag. 2 knowledge. Magic to draw a 4 from the bag. Any color. It's pretty good too. So 3 magic is really good though. But I don't really want to flip a die. And I guess I can. I'm gonna need. All right, let's get 3 magic and flip a die. I don't have to use it right now. So, okay. That will go down. All right, now it's gonna be his turn. And so he's going to go to the benefactor dock, which is this one here, of course. Makes sense. He's going to take this one. That is the one that I wanted. It's going to take the lowest one here. It's going to be 3 victory points for grabbing one, and then 2 more for completing that. Let's put another stack of these underneath here. Okay, got that. So it completed another little, little tile thing there. My turn. Well, we have to come here to the fountain dock because I need some low numbers. Actually, we need to come here. Okay. Or gray. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Let's do this one. I do have a 2 discount because I'm on that one. So this is going to cost me 3. And I'm going to take this one. Or do I take this one? This gets me more knowledge. This one gets me money. Let's take this one. We're going to place it here. Okay, these move down. That cost me 3. I did it. Okay. For its action, it's going to go to the fountain dock. Take the lowest one. Draft the rightmost professor. Add 2 knowledge to the lowest value. So there we go. That will go to 3. Okay. Then for my final turn, I mean, I don't really need a professor. It does give me knowledge. benefactor dock is where we need to go. These over. Oops, we need a person. I could pay 4 for it. So let's pay 4. Okay. And then we're going to get this one, I think. Yeah, Bootlegger Saloon. So this will go here. Like that. And then, let me see what this is here. No. I get to get any of these because I completed this little pedestal. And I guess, I mean, I just do some knowledge. Sure. Although this gives me a worker. And I wonder, I need to know if that worker is any worker or if it's a random worker. So let's see what that symbol tells me. Gain a token from the draft line. So it's any of these. Could get that orange. I think we do that. Or do I just get knowledge? No, I'm okay. All right. For its final turn, Ministry Dock. And take the lowest. And then it gets to roll 2 die. And that is 2. It's going to go here. All right, that is it for the recruitment phase. Oh, round 2. That's it for the recruitment phase. Now we're going to go on to the education phase. Okay. So for here. Okay, that's all right. Let's see. That kind of stinks. Which one do I want to use? I think I want to use this one. So I need a 5. And any dice. Let's go here. Ooh. I need a 4 and a 4. They need to be the same. Oh no. Oh no. I may have screwed up here. Okay, let's do maybe this instead. And this over here. I think maybe something like that is a little bit better. There or there? No, because I need the headmaster in there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do there. Now we're going to go ahead and educate them. So if I had any professors left over here, you get 1 coin for it. I don't have any professors left. I get 1, 2, 3 coins. I get 1 magic. I get 1 victory point. Okay, we're going to start here. I have a 5 and a 5. Those are the same. I get 2 knowledge and 2 victory points. I'm going to bump both of these up to a 6 and 2 victory points. This one here, 2 knowledge and 2 coins and 2 victory points. We're going to make this one a 6. 2 coins and 2 victory points. And then here, I'm going to get 2 knowledge and a, actually, you know what? This one should be my 6. Okay, here, we're going to do 2 knowledge, so this will graduate, and then 1 magic. Now I have 3 magic. I would like to complete this one and this one. I'm going to complete both of those, I think. So to complete both of those, ooh, this one, yeah. So to complete both of those, I need to graduate these 3. So I need 3 magic. That's going to go to 1s. And then this one will go to a 1. So I've graduated 4 things. All right, for the AI, they are going to graduate any 6s. There are no 6s. They are going to add 1 to everything. So this will turn into a 5. This will turn into a 6 and graduate. This will turn into a 4. This will turn into a 4. This will turn into a 2. And this will be a 3. Now for every professor that they have, they add 1. So this will turn into a 6 and graduate. And then this will turn into a 5. Okay. That's good. All right, now we will go on to the questing phase. So I said I'm going to do these 2. So for my first one, I'm going to complete this one. So that will go here. I will put my dice away. For it, it's going to complete, it can do either one. So we're going to have it do this one. It does not have to match the dice exactly. Only one color die has to match. So here there's a red, and here there's an orange. So it could do either of those 2. They're worth the same amount of victory points. So we're just going to put it there. It's going to get 3 victory points. I get 3 victory points and 4 coins. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it completed this one. Right, and then for me, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to complete that one. I get to flip a die, get 2 coins, and 3 victory points. So 1, 2. I'm going to flip this to a 5, and 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. And then that is it. Oh, I completed 2. 1, 2. I move here. I'm going to grab this one. We're going to place it. Ooh, it does have to be. We can always readjust these later, so this can come up later. So that will go there for now. It moves up 1. Oh, and then I get to place out a banner. So let's put a banner on this one. Make these things cheaper. And 2. So I completed 2 there. It moves up 1. It's going to take the bottommost, which is a good one. And that's okay. That's going to go there. Now, I wonder... I don't think it gets anything for that. Let me double check. If you complete the 4th round questing phase... I think that's... If the rival drafts any tile... I think it does, technically. I'm not sure, but we're going to give it to him. So it gets 2 points. Okay. Done there. Now we restore. Those go away. These 2 go away. These go away. This goes down. This goes away. This goes away. These move down. Get 2 more workers. These 2 go away. All right. Workers come back. These go away. And it should have another worker out there now, so we need to roll those dice. And that is a 2. So it already has a 2, and now it's at 8, so it's going to go here. All right, now at this point, anytime it does any actions with the banners, it moves up to the purples and gets more victory points that way. So that was round 2. Now we're on round 3. We're halfway through the game. Let's roll out some dice. Okay. I am behind, so I will go ahead and go first. I need to figure out what that tile is. What is that purple tile? Surrounding single guild tiles. Oh, if any surrounding single guild ones. We don't want that because we don't have many of those. Okay, that's good to know. That one's for workers. Red and orange. It's actually red and blue and then orange and blue. Okay. What am I doing first? I have gray and orange. So another orange. good amount of reds. These give me, what do they give me? Roll a die. So I get a die from the bag and just get to roll it. Not bad. I probably need some workers. I do need workers. So let's go here. Let's pay 2. Get this one. I get to add knowledge to it. Let's leave it at a 2. Because I would like to use this. So let's make this a 6. And let's get a orange worker. Okay. Get the workers here. All right, for its turn, we need to shuffle. And it's going to benefactor, which is here. It's going to take the 1. It's going to take the lowest one and go there and not get any points, or get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For me, I need some magic. Let's spend 2 from that last time to gain a magic. Benefactor dock. I think I might go for some blues, possibly. Let's go here. There's no blues there. Blues at the ministry. Favors give me magic. It's pretty good. I need a favor, I feel like. I don't need it, but it would be nice. Also be nice to complete this. That would give me magic. Let's go to the benefactor dock. This will cost me 2. I'm going to pay 2 to get another magic. And then I get to get any of those. This one or this one. Let's go here. We'll go there. And that's going to complete this, which gives me, do I get knowledge or magic? Knowledge or magic? Ooh, I don't think I used this ever. Let's get knowledge. Oh, and I didn't use that either. We should definitely use this. Well, we'll get there in a second. Okay. All right. Its turn. Castellan dock. Grabs any 6. That's a very good grab for it. And then it gets this bottom one. It's a good grab for it also. Takes it away from me. That's going to be 5 points. Then for me, I think I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay my coins. And I'm going to get this one. Not yet. Yeah. That's my last turn. I don't want that one. I'm going to get this one. Yep. Okay. I'm going to use this just before I forget. I'm going to get a... Doesn't really matter much right now. Get that. Okay. And then I'm not going to do this yet. I'm not going to be able to use this one. That's okay. I can use this one. I can use this one. Oh man. I don't have very many dice this round. I guess that's it. Okay, now its final action. It's going to move up. Discard the last favor. It's going to go to 4, which is here. Okay, that's fine. That is okay. All right. It went here. It's taken the lowest die. Okay. That is it for the recruitment phase. Now we'll move to the education phase. So, which ones do I want? Can't do this one. I can do this one. I could do this one. Let's do that. I'm going to use this to make this a 6. I'm going to use this one. And then here, I use that one. That's going to get me 3 money, a magic, and a victory point. 2 more money because I have 2 teachers left over. And then we're going to go ahead and start figuring this out. So 2 knowledge, 2 coins, and 2 victory points. So 2 knowledge will graduate both of these. 2 coins, 2 victory points. And then here, 2 knowledge, I need to graduate this one. 3 coins, and 2 victory points. Okay. And now for it, anything that's a 6 graduates. Everything else gets 1 added to it. So this will graduate. This will turn into a 5. This will be a 4. This will be a 3. This will be a 4. And this will be a 2. And then for all the teachers, this will graduate. And this will turn into a 5. Okay. And then we will go questing. So I will go first. There's only 1 quest that I can complete. I could complete 2. I could do that one, but this one is better. And we're going to do 5 victory points. And then I get to get any dice from the bag and roll it. Any student from the bag and roll it. It's blue. These come back. I completed this one. I get to move up. It gets me a tile and a banner action. Oh man. This stinks. I have... Okay, for banners, what do I want for banners? Do I want my blue dice to act as anything? That's probably what I want. Go there. And then for the tile, oops. So I went here. My blue dice will act as anything when I quest. This is kind of this is the better one, but putting it here does no good. How many reds? So I have 1, 2. I have 2 reds. So I don't want the red and blue one. I want the orange and blue one. I could put it above. I'll just keep it there. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm putting it up here. Okay. And then I did my banner. Okay, so now its turn. It's going to go questing. So it has 3 dice. It's going to go for the highest one. It can do either. Let's just have it go here. No. Let's have it go here. And it's going to get 5 points. I'll complete that one. And those dice go away. Then it also gets to choose a thing. It's going to choose the lowest one. It does complete a thing, so that's 2 more points. 2. That goes there. These all move down. Well, that's going to get discarded. And then, all right. This gets discarded. 1, 2, 3. This gets discarded. 1, 2, 3. These 2 get discarded. These 2 get discarded. I don't know if I discarded that or not. I don't think I did. Okay. Dice. These go back. It moves up also because it did complete another one. These go back. Now we're on the final round. And I am still behind. I'd like to complete 2 quests I don't know if that's possible. It definitely is possible. I think. It's going to complete... It's going to complete something. Okay. My turn first. So... Let's see. I am scoring for blue and orange and red and orange. So orange and blue. These come here. Wait, no. Did I not get a blue one? Oh, I did not. These go away. This comes down. Okay. I need to move stuff up. What am I going to score? So I think I want to score these ones are... Let's see what they are. Okay, so this one scores for money. Right now I have 10 money. I don't think I'm going to score that one very well. This one scores for equal workers. What does that one score? This one scores for magic. This one scores for... diversity. Minister of Diversity. Earn 2 for the largest grouping of adjacent tiles that have 2 guild icons. I don't have a good one of that. Ministry of Districts, 1 per tile for the 1 largest grouping of adjacent tiles that all have the same guild icon on the top. If it has 2, then it counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Urbanization, 1 tile for the largest grouping of adjacent tiles that have different guild icons. Different. That is different. It's not too bad. Minister of Vocations. Okay. One guild icon at the top. Hey, Michael. Thanks for being here. You're catching the last round. Trying to figure out what to do for endgame scoring here. Not really 100% sure. But I do know I need to do that. So let's get something here. And orange is worth more. Actually, red. Yeah, I think this orange. So we will pay 4. We're going to get this orange. And that's going to complete a little thing. Let's get 2 magic. Let's spend it. And then let's spend this. Let's just get 3 magic. 1, 2, 3. Flip this one. We have to shuffle theirs. I'm only going to get to score 2 banner things. Maybe I do score the money one. Okay. Ministry dock. Take the 2. Discard this one. And it is going to roll a die. And it moves to the 9 spot, which is right here. My turn. That was like the one that I did not want it to get this round. The one action. We're going to go here also. I'm going to get this 3. We're going to move banner. You know what? Let's see. I'm going to get this one. Not do it yet. Okay, and then for its action, I just don't want it to go to the benefactor dock, and that's where it's going, of course. The 1, it's going to score 3. 1, 2, 3. It's taking this one. It's going to score 2 more. And my final action, I really wanted that 1. So I wanted to flip it. Okay, let's go here. Take this 1. And pay 1. And then we're going to take a... None of those are good. I guess we'll take a red worker. I wanted an orange one. I wanted a red one, I think. Oh yeah, no. I did want an orange one. I took a red one. And there's the orange one, of course. Okay. Its final action. Hold on, it went to the benefactor dock. The Castellan dock. Take a 3. Dang. That's okay. Let's do this 3. And that is it for that phase. So now we'll go to the education phase. Okay. We need same numbers. So those dice can act as anything during the questing phase. My blue ones are anything during the questing phase. So let's go here. Let's go here. I'm going to flip this using my chit. So that's going to be a 6, and I get 6 gold. That's going to go here. All right, then we're going to go ahead and do my actions. So for this one, I get 2 and 2 victory points. So this will graduate. 2 victory points. Here, I get 2 knowledge. So this one will graduate. This one will go to a 4. 3 coins. 2 victory points. I forgot to do this. So that's 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. A magic. That. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Did that. And then here, this gains a knowledge, so that one graduates. And 2 coins. 1, 2. Okay. Now I need to spend magic. This one needs to go up 4, so we're going to be at 5, so that graduate. And this one needs to go up 3, and that one will graduate. Perfect. Okay, now it's going to go to its turn. And so nothing graduates. Everything gets a 1+ to it, so this one will graduate. This one goes to 5. This one goes to 3. This one goes to 4. This one goes to 4. This one goes to 2. This one goes to 3. There's 2 professors, so this one will turn to a 6 and graduate. This one will turn to a 5 and not graduate. So that's pretty good. Okay. Might be okay here. Now we're going to the questing phase. So, first thing, because of this, during the questing phase, I get to use my blue dice as anything. So we are going to these will be all orange. We're going to complete that one. This will get to move up. I get 7 victory points, so I'm at 39. And now I get to rearrange something. And what can I rearrange to get another chit? Well, chits, it gives me a worker for endgame scoring. Oh, I have to move. So this one and this one. Yeah. So we're going to rearrange those. Come on. This will go here. This will go here. So that does complete this one now, and we will put this worker. Oh, that gold one would have been good. That's all right. All right, so that's the first quest. And now the second quest, I have these 2. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I thought I had one more color. I screwed that up. Okay, then. Well, I guess that is what I did. Dang. Okay. So that is that. Gonna go onto it, and it only has enough to fulfill one quest, and it's gonna do this one here. It's gonna get 2 victory points, 1, 2, and those go away. All right, and that is the end of the game for that. Now let's go to end game scoring. And I will score mine first. So, I had a pretty bad, not a bad last turn, I just screwed up doing what I needed to do. So this actually does move over. It will roll a 7, and it will go to here in the middle. Man, I'm trying to think. No. Blue and red. Okay, we'll go to endgame scoring. Tally up your endgame scoring from the prestige tiles in my academy. So I only got 2 of them, and it's for every orange and red, and then orange and blue. So here is 1. Well, I have 2 for every orange. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then 1 for every red, 12, 13, 14. I have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 14. Professor Prestige tiles. Let's see, that was the other one I thought I was going to get. Dang. I screwed up. Is it okay? Upper council chambers, so I only got 1, but that is an extra 18 points, so that was a big one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 71. Total your score, so that is it for me. And now for the AI. The rival gains a flat 10 points for each prestige tile in their academy, so they get 20. And then 10 for each banner, so they're on 3, so that's 30. That's 92. And then that is it. They beat me pretty bad there. I think even moving another one up, I wouldn't have won, so that's okay. Well, let's see. I would have had half and then 2. So 1, 2, 3. 4 more points there. 5, 6. 5, 6. I wouldn't have completed another thing there. And then 5, 6. I probably would have chosen this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more points. Should have put me at 82. So I would not have won there. So yeah, that is Guild Academies of Valeria. Unfortunate last round. That's okay. Turns out I wouldn't have won either way. But yeah, that is one kind of thing that stinks about this game. It gets a ton of points just for having stuff. You can see right there it gained 50 points at the end of the game for getting these up there. That's 30. And then those 2, that is 20. So that's a ton of endgame points. Where for my guilds, I gained 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. I gained 14 for both of these, and it gained 20 for both of those. It gained 30 up there. I gained 18 up there. If I would have moved one more, that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 23. But yeah, that is Guild Academies of Valeria. Appreciate you being here and sticking around with those camera malfunctions that we had. I'll get it fixed eventually. It's just my phone trying to update. So that is all that I have here. As always, remember, like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff really does help us. It helps our channel grow. And until next time, see y'all later.